Stand for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everyone. This is Monday, October 18th. If you have any questions, comments, or business with this body, come up to the microphone, give us your name, your address, and tell us what's on your mind. Call the roll, please.
Cedar.
Here.
Kinsfater.
Here.
Kleeman.
Here.
Hoopa.
Here.
Laporte.
Here.
Hall.
Here.
Bolts.
Here.
All present, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, consent agenda number 4, City Council minutes of October 4th, 2021, regular and closed meetings, recommendation approved. B is the Planning Commission minutes of August 11th, 2021, meeting recommendation received. C is the Housing Commission and ZBA resignation letter, accept with regrets.
Motion to approve A through C as presented.
Support.
Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're very lucky tonight. We have a very special man in the audience. Dan Granowitz, would you step up to the microphone, please? This is Dan Granowitz, the #1 boss man at the Knights of Columbus out here on Rattle Run. And tonight we're going to give them a proclamation for their 100-year anniversary. So let me read that and then present this to Dan. He may wish to say a few words, which he's more than welcome to do. Whereas the Sinclair Knights of Columbus was founded by American Catholic priest Father Michael McGivney in 1882 in New Haven, Connecticut, on the principles of charity, unity, and fraternity. Whereas the members of the Knights of Columbus are Catholic men who lead, serve, protect, and defend, who share a desire to be better husbands, fathers, sons, neighbors, and role models, and put charity and community first. Whereas the Sinclair Knights of Columbus of 2251 was established April 3rd, 1921, with over 100 members joining that very night, and in 1968, the local council petitioned and was granted approval to rename Monsignor Kromenacher Council 2251. Whereas the Knights of Columbus has been a preeminent service organization for 100 years in this community and has shared hundreds of thousands of volunteer hours, culminating a substantial financial benefit to numerous local charities and families. Now, therefore, I, William Cedar Jr., Mayor of the City of St. Clair, Michigan, on behalf of the City Council and citizens of the St. Clair, honor the St. Clair Knights of Columbus for their commitment and dedication to the betterment of this community. In witness whereof, I do here set my hand and cause the corporate seal of the City of St. Clair to be affixed this 18th day of October, 2021. Congratulations, Dan. You guys did a heck of a job out there, in spite of some of these members that are tonight.
On behalf of the members of the Monsignor Kromenacher Knights of Columbus Council, I'd like to accept this award and with a thanks. And we can't do this without the community at large. It's evident this past weekend we completed our Tootsie Roll Drive, and with the support of this local community here in St. Clair, we exceeded our goals. And we're thankful for the partnership we have with the community of St. Clair. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Keep up the good work. All right, number 6, orders and resolution. A, resolution 2131, lot split review, Plaza Association, Mr. Rothie.
Yes, Your Honor, and members of the council. This evening, our first item of business is a lot split. This has been requested by the Riverview Plaza Association. You may recall in the last few months there has been activity on the Riverbank Youth Theater development that intends to break ground very soon on the property. They have filed a special land use, which was approved by the City Council and the Planning Commission. Their site plan has been approved by the Planning Commission. Well, one of the final remaining items before the sale of the property can continue is to split the land off from the existing parcel. So again, this application comes requested by Riverview Plaza, and it has been reviewed by administration, and we recommend approval.
Motion to approve the resolution.
Support. Motion made, supported. Questions? Call the roll, please.
Kinsfater.
Yes.
Kleeman.
Yes.
Hoopa.
Yes.
Laporte.
Yes.
Hall.
Yes.
Bolts.
Yes.
Cedar?
Yes.
Resolution adopted, Your Honor.
Thank you. Resolution 2132, Mdot contract, Kearney Drive. Mr. Rothy.
Yes, Your Honor. You may recall that the city was awarded a Transportation Economic Development Fund grant from the state of Michigan in the amount of $864,218 for the resurfacing of Kearney Drive from Range Road to Fredmore Highway. This resolution authorizes me to sign the contract and also serves as your acceptance of the grant.
Motion to approve the resolution.
Support. Any questions?
I got one. Warren, it says, improvements to the intersections of Clinton Avenue and Vine. Just what's gonna happen there on these intersections?
So the intersections will all be obviously resurfaced. I believe that both intersections are concrete. They will be redone in concrete. All the sidewalk ramps will be made ADA compliant. That's about all I can speak of on the scope and design at this time with my current knowledge.
Any other questions? Call the roll, please.
Kleeman?
Yes.
Hoopa?
Yes.
Laporte?
Yes.
Hall?
Yes.
Foltz?
Yes.
Kinsfather?
Yes.
Cedar?
Yes.
Resolution adopted.
All right, thank you. Rule number 7, Ports Administration, Mr. Rothy.
Yes, Your Honor. I do want to add one real quick to the Clinton Avenue thing we just adopted. You'll notice how, or Kearney Drive, I'm sorry. Clinton Avenue and Vine Street intersections are specifically named in the resolution. The Fredmore Highway project that we're doing also next year, that'll take care of the Kearney-Fredmore intersection. So we're going to hit all 3 of the intersections. Just wanted to clarify that real quick. Otherwise, for my report this evening, just want to make the announcement that leaf pickup is underway. Obviously, the leaves haven't all fallen yet, so we will, as those continue to fall, we'll continue to ramp up operations. We're using the new leaf vac. We've had a lot of success with it. We think it definitely is meeting our needs. A few things for our residents this evening. Just a reminder to do not push the leaves directly into the street. They can get into the catch basins, which causes maintenance issues. Just please keep them, as close to that curb as possible, in the right-of-way portion. And the new leaf vac is great at picking up leaves, not so great at picking up branches. So again, if there are piles where a lot of branches and significant, tree debris in addition to just leaves, we may have to pass by at that time just out of fears of, damaging and interfering with the new machine. So again, I just ask everybody to please separate leaves and brush accordingly. We have a brush pickup schedule that we're still doing, as well as a leaf pickup schedule. So again, just everybody try to do that as best as we can, ensure a quick and successful collection season. That's it for this evening.
Any questions from Mr. Rothy? Mr. Downey, you got anything tonight?
I have nothing this evening, Your Honor.
Anything from Mr. Downey, questions or anything? Any city departments?
Yes, Your Honor, just another reminder of the special election to be held on Tuesday, November 2nd. Polls will be open 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. And prior to that, absent voter ballots are available. You do need to submit an application first. And lastly, the clerk's office will be open on Saturday, October 30th from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. to issue absent voter ballots only.
Thank you. D, authorities, boards, commissions, committee chairs, council reps. We have no unfinished business. Let's go to number 9, new business approval agreement for sanitary sewer disposal service addendum. Mr. Rothy.
Yes, Your Honor. As part of the industrial pretreatment program, EGLE requires that the control authority of the program, meaning the city, have the legal authority to implement its industrial pretreatment program within all areas that are serviced by the city's wastewater treatment plant. This is regardless of any jurisdictional or political boundaries. There's a specific Michigan Administrative Code rule that governs this. In order to satisfy this requirement, an addendum to the 1988 wastewater treatment service agreement between Sinclair Township and the City of St. Clair has been prepared for approval. It is before you this evening. Also, right about now at 7 o'clock, the Township Board was meeting to vote on it as well. George Davis, Special Counsel for the City, prepared the agreement. It has been reviewed by Attorney Downey. It's been reviewed by Attorney Goldenbogen for the township. That was a hard name. In brief, the addendum accomplishes 2 things. First, it requires the township updates its own ordinance to align with the new sewer ordinance that the city just adopted. Municipalities cannot just adopt other municipalities' laws by reference. That's illegal in the state of Michigan, so the township has to, again, update their ordinance. They can't just say everything in St. Clair's is good. So that's part one. And number two, this addendum assigns to the city the legal authority it needs that in case there ever is an industrial user within the township, which there is not, and it would only apply to industrial users that are discharging to the city's wastewater treatment plant. It gives the city a sufficient legal authority to do all the things we would do to our own industrial users, such as issuing discharge permits, conducting surveillance monitoring, and taking enforcement actions if necessary. So that's a quick summary. Be happy to answer any other questions. And again, Attorney Downey's looked at this too, and it has his approval as well. More of a housekeeping thing than anything else.
I'd make a motion to approve.
Support.
Any questions? Call the roll, please.
Kufa?
Yes.
Laporte?
Yes.
Hall?
Yes.
Volz?
Yes.
Kinsfater?
Yes.
Kleeman?
Yes.
Cedar?
Yes.
Carried, Your Honor.
Thank you. Temporary sign permit. Is this you?
Yeah, I can take this one. Before you this evening is a temporary sign permit to erect a banner at Warwater Brewery for advertising St. Clair's Halloween Nights series of events that are put on by the Chamber of Commerce. This is outside the size of signs that are normally allowed, so in keeping with the requirements, it is before you this evening. Again, similar procedural matter that was the same with the sign that you approved for the sponsors for the summer music series.
Motion to approve.
Support. Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? C, authorized 10-month extension of waste management agreement. Mr. Rosen.
Yes, Your Honor. Last item on new business this evening is a 10-month extension of the current service agreement between the City of St. Clair and Waste Management for garbage collection. I was able to negotiate a 10-month extension at the current rate, so again, 0 rate increase for 10 months. I think this is really good, one, because it's no rate increase, which is always good, but two, the 10-month extension actually will align the contract and any future renewal or just new contract if it's a new contractor to align with our fiscal year end. That'll just help with the planning of and doing the rates and everything. When we're doing the updating fee schedule, if we know there's an adjustment coming, we can make that effective 10/1. So again, if council views favorably, I'm seeking a motion to authorize a contract extension with Waste Management with basically a 10-month extension, and everything else remains exactly as is.
Moved. Support.
Motion's made, supported. Questions?
What was the original offer from them?
The first one I got,
8%, wasn't
I
it?
believe it was 8% for the first year and 4% for years 2 and 3, something like that.
Anything else? All right, let's call the roll.
Laporte?
Yes.
Hall?
Yes.
Volz?
Yes.
Kinsfater?
Yes.
Kleeman?
Yes.
Kufa?
Yes.
Cedar?
Yes.
Carried.
Thank you. Number 10 is claim of the accounts, October 7 and 14, 2021.
Hearing no questions, Your Honor, make a motion to approve as presented.
Support. Questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Number 11 is public comment. Anyone have any non-agenda items you want us to talk about tonight? Go to number 12, Mayor and Council. Trick or treat hours are 5 to 8 o'clock, Chief? 5 to 8. 5 to 8. Anyone have a safe Halloween? Be careful. Hope for nice weather. Do we have anything else?
Hearing nothing else, Your Honor, I make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Have a good night, everyone. Be careful going home. Thank you. Thanks, Dan, for coming.